Good morning. I am Vedaraj, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, RMD Engineering College. Now we are going to see what is use case modeling. What is use case model? See, the use case model describe the functionality of the system. Okay, the basic requirement of the system are called as functional requirement, right? So, use case model, it completely describe the functionality of the system. See, what is use case? Use case is completely different. Use case are text stories that are designed in order to understand the functionality of the system. It is a text story. Okay, so use case model describe the functionality of the system. The basic requirement of the system are called as the functional requirement. The use case are a text story that are designed to understand the functionality of the system. This is the use case template. I already told, no? What do you mean by use case? Use case is a text story, right? It is a textual representation. Okay, the text story that describe the functionality of the system. This is a template of the use case. The first one is the what is use case? Here the use case write the name of the scenario. Okay, what is the primary actor? Specify the role of entity who interact with the system. For example, consider a ATM as the example. Who interact with the system? The customer can interact with the system. So the customer is called as the primary actor. In library management system, who interact with the library management system? A faculty or a student. Okay, the faculty or a student is called as the primary actor, right? So the primary actor, it specifies the role of entity who interact with the system. Okay, the next one is goal in context. Okay, what do you mean by goal in context? What is the purpose of the use case scenario? The goal in context represent the or specify the purpose. Okay, what is the precondition? The condition should be satisfied before the use case start. Okay, before you are withdrawing a cash or before you are depositing cash, your PIN must be validated. Your ATM card must be validated. This is the precondition, right? The precondition is nothing but the condition that must be satisfied before the use case start. That is called as the precondition. What is scenario? Scenario is nothing but the sequence of action. Okay, the sequence of step. For example, what is the scenario of ATM? First, the user enter the ATM, then insert a card, the card is validated, then insert a PIN number, the PIN is validated, then choose a type of transaction, either a withdrawal or deposit, then enter the amount. Okay, these are all are called as the sequence of action or the sequence of step. This is called as the scenario. Okay, next one is the trigger. What do you mean by trigger? The triggering event due to which the function start is described. Trigger. Okay, triggering event. What is the action? Okay, that is called as action performed. That is called as the trigger. Extension point represent the external relationship. Exception is nothing but it describes the exceptional situation that may occur during the execution of the use case. Okay, for example, sometimes the sufficient cash is not available in ATM. That is the exception. Describe the exceptional situation that may occur during the execution of the use case. Priority describe the necessity of the system to be implemented. Okay, the priority. Open issues other than certain additional issues that are required for execution of scenario. Okay, what are the issues we are facing? Okay, this is the use case template. Again, I tell you, use case, we are writing the name of the use case scenario, primary actor who interact with the system, goal in context means purpose, precondition, what are the condition must be satisfied before we are starting the use case. Scenario, it represents the sequence of action. Trigger, triggering event due to which the function start is described. Extension point, it specifies the external relationship. Exception, exceptional situation that may occur during the execution of the use case. Priority, what is the necessity of the system. Open issues, additional issues. that are required for execution of this scenario. This is the complete use case template, right? What is the usage of use case? Use case is the text story to understand the functionality of the system. The very important term, understand. Okay, so understand the functionality of the system. See that during the requirement gathering, the primary requirement of the system are understood. Okay, so understand the functionality of the system is the primary requirement. Okay, so why we are writing the use case? To understand the functionality of the system. Okay, first component, actors. What do you mean by actor? Actor is the user of the system. Who uses the system? ATM, who interact with the system? Customer. Customer is the actor. In library management system, the faculty is the actor. Okay, a online e-ticket reservation system, passenger is the actor. So actor is the user of the system. This include both human user and other computer system. Okay, actor uses a use case to perform some piece of work. Examples of actors are customer, inventory database, accountant. These all are called as the example of actor. See, there are two different types of actor. Okay, one is the primary actor, another one is the supporting actor. See, the who is actor? Who uses the system? Okay, the user of the system is called as the actor. What are the two different types of actor? One is the primary actor. Primary actor is nothing but what? The actor that interact with the system in order to achieve the user goal. That is called as the primary actor. Example, librarian. Okay, the actor who interact with the system called as the primary actor. What is the supporting actor? See, the supporting actors are used in conjunction with the primary actor in order to support the main services. For example, the library assistant is the supporting actor. Okay, that so many examples are available. Okay, so in order to support the main services, okay, that is called the supporting actor. Scenario. What is the meaning for scenario? Just now I told, right? Scenario is nothing but what? Sequence of action. Okay, the sequence of action. Scenario of successfully purchasing item, issuing a book from library, that is called a scenario. Sequence of action. Okay, first the example of ATM. First the user enter the ATM card is validated, then PIN number is entered, PIN number is validated. These all are called as the sequence of action. Scenario is nothing but the specific sequence of action or the interaction between actors and system is called as scenario. Okay, then use case modeling consists of three relationships. This is very important. What are the three relationships of use case? Use case relationship is divided into three types. One is the include relationship. The second one is extend relationship. Third one is generalization relationship. What do you mean by include relationship? See, the include relationship, first I tell you what you mean by include relationship. One use case can include the functionality of another use case is called as include relationship. See, one use case can include the functionality of another use case. Why do we go for this include relationship? Reuse of functionality. This is very important point. Student, please understand this point. Okay, why do we go for include relationship? Reuse of functionality in a use case model. Okay, so what is include relationship? One use case can include the functionality of another use case. Why do we go for include relationship? It support the reuse of functionality in a use case model. The second relationship, extend relationship. It's very important relationship. In UML modeling, you can use an extend relationship to specify one use case can extend the behavior of another use case. Okay, so we can use the functionality, we can use the behavior of one use case, okay, to another use case. We can extend the behavior of one use case to another use case is called as extend relationship. Okay, see, a few rules to be followed. What are the rules we are following? Here we are considering the extending use case is dependent on extended use case. This is the first rule. The extending use case is usually it is optional, right? The extended use case must be meaningful. It's very important. Okay. Next, third one is the association. Association means what? The relationship between the use cases. Okay. What is the relationship? See, what is the relationship between customer and open account? Okay, see, association, the solid line which is connecting the two use cases or the actor and use case is called as the association. Okay, so this is the example. See, here we are, see, we already discussed include relationship and extend relationship, right? What is the meaning for include relationship? One use case can include the functionality of another use case. Here, the customer have three options, right? Open account, deposit amount, and withdraw amount. Okay, see here, when customer deposit a amount, see, if the amount is greater than 10,000 or the age is greater than 55, the bonus will be calculated. See, when we are using extend relationship, right? See, the bonus is not applicable for all the customer. See, very important, the bonus is not applicable for all the customer. What is the condition? The customer deposit amount is greater than 10,000 or the customer age is greater than 55, the bonus will be calculated. Okay, so in this situation you can use extend. It is not mandatory. Calculate bonus is not for all customer. Okay, that situation you can use extend. Okay, see, whenever you are depositing a amount, okay, whenever you are depositing a amount, immediately your account will be updated, your balance will be updated. Okay, it's must, it's a mandatory. Okay, so whenever a customer deposit a fund, immediately balance is updated. It's a mandatory. That situation you can use include. Okay, see, extend, the use case is not mandatory. Okay, the calculate bonus is not depending on the see, the calculate bonus is not applicable for all the customer. Okay, only the customer age is over 55 or the customer deposit amount is greater than 10,000, the bonus will be calculated. Okay, next, include relationship. Okay, whenever the customer deposit a fund, immediately, it is mandatory, immediately balance should be updated. You can use include relationship. Okay, this is very important. The third relationship, generalization relationship. In this relationship there are two types of use cases. One is the parent use case, another one is the child use case. See, in this example, payment is the parent use case, right? Cash payment is the child use case, credit payment is the child use case, check payment is the child use case. Okay, usually the parent use case is a more generalized concept. Okay, see, usually the child use case is the more specialized concept. Okay, so payment is the more general concept, cash payment, credit payment, check payment is the more specialized concept. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Now we discussed what is use case modeling to describe the functionality of the system. What is use case? This is a text story to understand the functionality of the system. Then we discuss about the various parameters in use case template. Then we discuss about the what is actor, what are the different types of actor. There are two different types of actor, primary actor and supporting actor. Then we discuss about the scenario. Scenario is nothing but sequence of action. Then we discuss about the association. Then we discuss about the three different types of relationship. Include, one use case can include the functionality of another use case. One use case can extend the behavior of another use case. Then generalization, it shows the parent use case and child use case relationship. Thank you, students.